Crimpys Fishing Show. We're gone fishing.
Newstalk ZB, happy Saturday morning and welcome back to Fishing with Crimpy. I'm Regan and here's your host, Mr. Daryl Crimp.
Thank you, Regan. Nice to be back. No, it's not. Actually, I tell a lie.
Yeah, well, it's been one of those choppy weeks, really, hasn't it?
Well, no, it wasn't choppy where I was. It was very flat.
Yeah, of course. Very flat.
Well, I had to go out to the Bay office.
Oh, yep.
Product testing. It was all work.
It was all...
It was tough. Good getting away during the middle of the week, actually. There were less people at the boat ramp.
Less loopies.
Less people, and I use the term loosely. There's some idiots down there, aren't there?
Oh, there is.
I'd like to name them.
But the fishing was good?
The fishing was sublime.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, more of that later in the show.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, after you've told me your story of your fishing experiences, I'll trumpet.
Well, no, there's been some good reports, actually, of boil-ups just off the lighthouse, off the Boulder Bank there.
Mm-hmm.
Could be because of the amount of bait fish that are out there at the moment. I don't know if you've seen on our Facebook page, there's an amazing video from the Nelson Spear Fishing and Freediving Club of all the bait fish that are out there on the Boulder Bank.
Well, it wasn't all of them, but it was a group of them.
It was a group of them.
That would have been a long video.
Trying to do something serious here.
Oh, sorry. We'll carry on. Yeah. Check our Facebook page for the School of Baitfish on the Boulder Bank. It really was quite fascinating.
It really is. On
a number of levels. One, just it was fantastic watching them and the music that it was put to, but also because quite often you don't get the clarity of the water to be able to see that much out there.
What the heck was that?
There was a text message from, it's God. Yes. No, I meant to thank him for all those tuna I got the other day.
Oh, right. Yeah, better text him back.
Oh, well, I've told him not to call me at the office, but hang on, I'll just text back, dear God, don't call me at the office. And about those tuna, thank you. And yes, that promise I made, giving up drinking, well, I lied. But then you knew fishermen were liars. All right. And also, the West Coast is plenty of crays and groper off Kahurangi and albacore down the back. A lot of marlin being sighted off somewhere. Not telling you because I want to be the first to catch a South Island marlin, but they're off. They're off somewhere. Lots of them. And congratulations to Sean Emerson and son Seth. He, just like me during the week, decided to do a father and son overnighter.
Oh, yep.
They went up to Kenapuru, and Sean desperately wanted young Seth to catch a mammoth fish, and managed to get 2 17-pounders on board. Seth went to sleep, of course, he missed those. So Dad had to wake him up with the next big fish and couldn't because he was sound asleep. Shone the light in his eyes, but he slept through that, slept through everything. When he finally did get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, to the sound of screaming reels, he staggered out and grabbed the wrong rod and reel. Yeah, obviously with no bend in it, it was Dad's one. But he was actually steered in the right direction and got his PB, which was a 21.5 pound snapper.
And that's just up Kenapuru.
Yeah.
So
I'll give you the GPS coordinates later.
Okay, excellent. Get a pen.
Sean spot.
Speaking of big snapper, you've got to check out page 11 of the February issue of the fishing paper, New Zealand Hunting News.
Absolutely. Now, Fishing News, that's not us, that's the opposition, ran a story this month with, and we ran the counter story. We didn't know this was happening, but they've got a story of a 40-pound snapper caught off greymouth.
40 pound?
40 pound.
Now, that's a world record, isn't it?
Well, it would be if it was caught on a rod, but it was caught on a Kentucky seahorse, so it can't go in for a record, but it could be a record on a Kentucky seahorse. I suppose it's their record. 40 pound. We've got the story that says it's 18 pound.
Right.
Okay, we want you to go and have a look at page 11 in the fishing paper and tell us what you think. So Facebook us or email me, editor@thefishingpaper.co.nz, and tell me whether you believe that it's a 40-pound snapper or has Fishing News got it wrong.
Yes, well, we'll find out. I know what I think.
What do you do think? That's a positive step in the right direction. Well done.
My first thought of 2013 is that it's not a 40-pounder.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Because it doesn't look like a 40-pounder.
No, it doesn't.
Tail's not big enough.
No, exactly.
There's lots of other things, but...
and you would know what XOS looks like, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Daniel and Dad's overnighter. Daniel is now known as the Tuna Terminator. We'll have more of that in a moment, but he got 8 tuna up to 10 kg on Okuma gear. Review in the next issue. But we have more. The GPS marks loom right after this.